Two new champions were crowned this past weekend, and one of them plays this game. Forbidden Door and Night of Champions ran the same weekend, and it became one of our biggest Royales we've ever done, and it's in the books. Welcome to Pick the Push, the only podcast you can win. We keep track of AEW and WWE and tell you which one we like better. Right now the score is 17-8. We've got a new 3-time champion, a title shot nobody predicted, and a 1-year anniversary surprise to close it all out. Buckle up, this one's a big one.
Pick the push. Call it sharp, call it clean. Pick the push. No half steps, no in between. Pick the push. No luck, no hush. Only legends survive when you pick the push.
Yeah, I have an idea.
Oh. You have a what?
An idea?
You have an idea?
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Krabs, I have an idea. Sorry, I couldn't stop saying that. We start where we always start, the scoreboard, AEW versus WWE. We've been doing it all year long, and now it sits 17-8.
I wanted to talk to you guys about how I'm learning to watch wrestling differently again. I'm actually getting invested in the plot lines, and I have to admit that I'm getting invested in the plot lines mostly in WWE and not in AEW. I even wrote them down. Like, I really like this LA Knight underdog thing where he can't win. I really want him to get big, and before that, I couldn't even care about him. I'm interested in the Valkyria shift, although I think she looks a little bit too Freddy Krueger in that little plot line. I really enjoyed getting to watch Chad Gable beat the crap out of Austin Theory. Any Danhausen is a good Danhausen. And I'm a big fan of All Ego. But you guys are going to say the same thing that I'm going to say is the first match in AEW blew all of my excitement for WWE away in an instant. I don't really know. The whole show was so good that AEW clearly won this week for me.
Like you said, Danhausen's always the best on Raw, but for me, it's not going to be enough for just Danhausen. I didn't have really anything besides that to write home from Raw. Ethan Page, I do like seeing, but again, you're going to put MJF versus Briscoe for the world title to start the night?
No, it was so good.
In general, if someone just randomly started talking to me and was like, hey, I'm not a wrestling fan, like, what was the best thing that happened this week? That's what I'm talking about. But as far as like updates to all of wrestling of like what's coming up, this is Raw in a nutshell. Danhausen's awesome. Brock versus Oba in a Hell in a Cell at SummerSlam. Then Roman versus Seth. That's it.
I definitely see what you're saying, because I was also thinking about doing a 30-minute, I only say about 3 words promo, because this whole Seth Rollins and Tribal Chief slow talking pattern bothers me so much.
I hate that. And I hate they're calling it the last dance. Like, they're gonna wrestle each other like 20 more times. It's like not even close. Like, obviously, health and everything, as long as that's all good, that's inevitable. I'm not convinced it's their last match by any means, nor am I that excited for it. But I do think
Yeah.
if this is how they're going to start announcing SummerSlam, I'm more excited than I generally am for a WWE pay-per-view, even though it should literally be, at worst, the second best pay-per-view or PLE of the year.
I hate that the most exciting thing on Raw this week for me was Oba Brock. That Brock came out, Brock spoke. He had pyro for his intro for the promo. So he wasn't wrestling, but he still got pyro. While he was speaking, he sounds like Mickey Mouse. Yeah, he shouldn't. Like, there's a reason why Paul Heyman speaks for him. And it's because he just sounds like Mickey Mouse, and then he's gonna kick your ass. Don't you worry about it. That's still fantastic, and we need that every now and then, especially when he wants to talk extra shit, because I need a reason. But he said Hell in a Cell, and I went full Peanut for like 2 minutes. It was just a he said Hell in a Cell. Don't get me wrong, like, there was good wrestling, and Raw told a good story this week for the most part.
He really did.
The only thing that I did, it's the same, my same complaint every week. I'm just, please stop ramming the bloodline down my throat And please stop ending the show with a promo.
30 minutes of promo.
Both of them did it this week. AEW, the only complaints I had for this week was that they literally just shoved Kenny into every segment. And it's not so much a complaint as like, because I love Kenny. I do. There's no problem with Kenny being on my screen and doing that, but did he need to be in every promo? Like, it was like entrances and like to the women's match, and then it'd be like Kenny promo with the Bucks.
But I am excited for another MJF Kenny. If I have to sit through 7 Kenny Omega promos in an hour, I'll do it if it means I get MJF and Kenny at the end of the tunnel.
Yep. I'm happy Jay White's back. I think just really what it comes down to is AEW just had way better wrestling this week. It doesn't matter how good of a story or how complete of a story Raw could tell. If you have time to watch wrestling, watch AEW this week. My point's going to go AEW too. I think it's a clean sweep.
Yeah, clean sweep. I don't think I said it earlier, but to be clear, I'm going AEW.
I was pretty clear that AEW won.
Yeah.
Absolutely, yeah. Well, we got everybody's vote, but Jared, I know you always like voting. You going to change it up this time? You going for Raw for the first time ever?
There's a lot to think about, you know.
Take your time.
One show was just a whole lot better. Hey,
Yeah, I was waiting for the swerve. I thought you were going to do it this time, just to fuck with us.
I don't think he could possibly even remotely try this week.
It's a crazy day when all 4 of us agree, I think, though.
It is. When all 4 of us all think the same thing. Yeah, I agree.
And it always happens on a Wednesday.
That changes our score to 18-8. AEW continues to lead. If Raw can go on a 10-week in a row sprint, maybe they'll catch up, but good fucking luck.
Don't need 10 weeks in a row. They just need to go every other week.
Forbidden Door of Champions was 2 companies on 1 Royale card, the biggest one we've probably ever done, and the results are in. We have a new champion and a tie at the top, and that means we have a one-on-one match with what could possibly be the most appropriate named event for this number 1 contender, AEW Redemption.
A first in PTP history, in fact. He is a first ever 3-time PTP champion.
So congratulations to Jared for not being injured. That's great. Very impressive.
Mm-hmm.
But also with the new champion, we got to gear up for the next Royale, which means we also have a new number 1 contender.
Yeah, I saw that.
Mm-hmm.
I saw that there is a new number 1 contender. This number 1 contender is someone who's been near the top almost every Royale, and this will be their 4th attempt at the belt.
Who could that possibly be? The 4 chances?
And you know what's crazy? This guy's had songs written about him.
Because he's so great, right?
Yeah, of course.
Sort of.
Yeah, if you go by the song, you are the one with the treasure chest. So
Well, hang on though. All right. So obviously, like, we're fucking around, but I won the number 1 contendership, which means not 3rd. You got to be not. I guess I wasn't technically first either because I also scored 57 points. So Jared and I both tied, but because the tie goes to the runner, it will be me versus Jared 1-on-1 at AEW Redemption in 3 weeks. I think it's 3 weeks.
How excited are you that you're not up against a whole fatal 4-way?
I don't know. At this point, I just have to win it. Like, regardless of what the scenario was, I hope I don't have to wait as long as Sami Zayn waited and have that many opportunities before I can actually be the champion. But we'll see.
Yeah.
All right. But beyond Jared and I tying for first, so that's your 1 and 2 because, you know, it is what it is. But 3rd place also, shout out to Server Era, who got 52 points. And, you know, he was that close to finally getting the number 1 contender spot again because we haven't seen him since, like, last year for that spot.
yeah, real close. He was off by what? How many points?
5.
Were there any standouts, like fun things about the data that you watched, that you saw in the Royale?
Nothing too crazy except like so I didn't do great. I got a lot wrong, But what saved me was getting all of the event props correct. That was it. That's really the only reason that I can say anything about having a successful night was because I got super lucky and just got the event props correct. Oh, as far as our averages too, this one was significantly worse performing as far as points getting. Our show average compared to all the other ones was down by 8 points, which is quite a lot. But our overall average with everything averaged together, it only went down by half of a point. So it's not that big of a deal.
What was it like compared to last year's?
Oh, like Forbidden Door? It was weird because it got mixed in with the Night of Champions too, because last year was just Forbidden Door. So I couldn't tell
Yeah.
you straight
Oh,
up.
oh,
Finally, we do something special. Whoever gets the first place or most points out of the three of us, me, Brett, and Joe, the winner gets to choose a promo punishment for whoever they choose about whatever they like. It's one of my favorite things.
Yep. And judging by the scores, it definitely was not me of the three of us. And
definitely not me too.
if Ian is number one contender, that would mean that Ian gets to choose the promo.
Me?
Yeah, you, I believe. I
right.
believe that is how that
Look at that.
works.
Right.
Then that usually means
Yes, look at that.
that I am probably doing the promo because, like,
I don't know what you mean by that. I thought we had a clean slate.
I've if that is the case, I absolutely love it. But it's one of those I still expect some shenanigans because clean state's got to start somewhere.
From me? Shenanigans?
Well,
You
of course. I mean,
shenanigans?
we all know why this is gonna happen, right? It's because Ian's too, chicken to pick me.
Okay, hang on. Don't be throwing the C word around here like that all willy-nilly now.
Yeah, this isn't Australia.
Now, just to report this clearly, like we said, I got the highest at 57, then Joe with 47, and Brett, respectful 39.
Not that respectable. Although I was first going into the second day, or second rather, going to the second day.
Let's now that I've, stalled enough time, brought up the numbers that I wanted to show. I'll tell you this. I don't know who you're calling chicken mister, but I for sure am gonna have you do the promo for next week.
Next week's promo. All right, let's do it. What do you want?
Next week. You owe us a promo.
Damn, get it on, Brett.
Now, here comes the shenanigans. Because
Always.
I got, I know what I'm doing here. I mean, well, it's not that I know what I'm doing, because that sounds like I'm being underhanded. Really, what happened was there was a tie. And I think it wouldn't be fair to have Jared be involved in this. I'm going to have Jared pick your promo for you.
Oh, jeez.
Shenanigans.
If you insist, Ian, I want you to convince Ian that he doesn't want the championship.
Well, I mean that's pretty obvious. So let's go.
Oh, that hurt. That hurt my feelings.
So Brett's promo is to cut a promo convincing Ian why he doesn't want the championship.
100% correct.
100% correct. Perfect.
I've already got my pen and my notepad. I'm ready.
Always looking forward to Brett's promos, but I don't like that they're at my expense.
It does seem to keep happening.
I do feel like this time you did give Jared the power because he is the champion, but you also kind of shot yourself in the foot because you gave Jared the power.
Listen, that's what I get for being fair. I want to be clear. The slates have been clean. I'm trying to
I
be
understand.
nice, and it just keeps coming back.
This is the first time it came back. Being fair.
There's several songs about me, but okay. He beat Joey at Forbidden Door of Champions 57-38 to become the Pick the Push champion for the third time in his career. Now he sits across from the man that will challenge him for that very championship in 3 weeks at AEW Redemption. Jared, congratulations. Welcome back.
You can get in line. A lot of bitches coming here, a lot. So
The line starts behind me. I'm getting my licks in right now.
kind of makes me hard a little bit.
Yeah, that's my tactic to distract you. But For real, congratulations on achieving your third Pick the Push championship. What's it feel like to just literally stand alone at the top by yourself at this point?
I mean, was there any doubt? How many times do I actually lose? Let's be completely honest. Well, that was my fifth Royale win. More than any other person.
It was fifth and a half.
Fifth and a half. Sure. Even better.
Don't forget, we have the 0.5 in there.
No one, more than anybody. I'm the best. Revolution, Redemption, you stand no chance. There's too many fucking R names.
It is a lot, but you know what? I think it could be one of the most appropriately named events we could have ever done right now. Because on the fourth try, I could get my redemption at Redemption.
You actually think that, though?
I have to believe it. I literally have to believe it. It's the only way I can continue going on forward.
Stats don't lie. You're a loser, man.
All right, come on. All right. You know what? Let's before we get ahead of ourselves at what will be Redemption, how do you explain getting all of the match order for their Night of Champions correct, but also getting every other WWE question wrong except one?
I don't know. Match order was pretty easy. Main event, obviously, easy. And I kind of just guessed. Totally surprised me, though. But in a bad way.
You're not digging Sami Zayn?
No. And there was no reason for Seth Rollins to fucking win.
I am very excited for the Sami Zayn thing. It just seems so different from what they would normally do. So I'm hopeful that they start doing new things or trying new things.
He'll lose it in 2 nights on Monday Night Raw, man.
To like Lesnar, right? And then it's Lesnar Oba
No, to Cody.
to Cody. Oh,
There's some SmackDown spoilers out there, which I won't spoil in case anyone listening.
do you believe there's any sort of relation between you getting one of the highest scores of the night and Jared Swanson obtaining the lowest score ever at 4 points?
No, I don't like that guy. You ask me this every time I come and interview with you, knowing I hate this guy. I think you're just trying to rage bait. Are you trying to rage bait your champion? Are you trying to rage bait your score? You want me to walk
I'm
off
trying
this?
to get any
You want me
advantage
to walk
I
off
can.
this interview set right now? You think
Whoa,
you
hang
don't
on.
think I
Whoa,
won't?
whoa, whoa. Hang on.
Ask
Hang
better
on.
questions.
Yeah, well, before you're thinking about leaving, don't forget we have a special thing for you later.
I'm excited for it. It should have been done fucking last year at SummerSlam when I won.
Right. So even getting into that, what does it mean to you that when we started around a year ago last year, you were the champion, and then fast forward to today, you're holding that same championship?
It's like the other months doesn't matter. You know, no one cares about the middle of a story. Everyone cares about the beginning and the end. Steven Spielberg couldn't create a better story. WWE obviously can't create better stories. John Carpenter couldn't create a better story. Cody Rhodes' story is nowhere near the level of my story.
Well, last week I told you that if you won, I'd be prepared to throw you your championship parade that you've wanted since you first became champion. Well, if you're going to follow me right outside this way,
All right,
well, Jared, here you are.
dude, you finally done it, Ian. Look at this. There's an elephant over there. I fucking love elephants.
How spectacular was this? I told you. You didn't believe me, but we're doing it. How amazing.
I'm proud of you. You finally done something. What? This is better than the Knicks parade. Fuck Dan
Oh
House.
my goodness. I'm going to make sure all the trash cans don't get stolen either.
Steal the trash can. Put it on the end tab. Is that Leo Rush?
No.
What the fuck is he doing here? He knows.
It's fine.
That was not something I paid
It's
for. That's
fine.
actually... That's alarming that
He
he's here.
wants them
How you
to
know?
Okay, how you know?
Didn't even... All right. I guess they just travel together. All right. Now that I've fulfilled my promise and everything is clearly coming up Jared right now, we have 3 weeks until the next Royale, and your opponent is me, obviously. Do you feel bad at all that you're going to try and beat the guy that just threw you a parade?
No, because I feel like I've earned that parade. You know, your top draw, like millions and millions and millions and millions gather around to hear me speak whenever I'm champion. Like, I'm the greatest to ever do it. So no, I will feel no remorse. I hope I beat you 100-0, and I still wouldn't feel any remorse. You could lose the
It's
next
worth a try.
15 title shots, and I would never feel remorse for anybody.
Jesus. Would you say you have any sort of different message to the Pick to Push universe, or is that just definitively towards me?
I mean, I could talk about everybody individually, but at the end of the day, who's a 3-time champion? Who's a 5.5-time Royale winner? 3 world champions under the age of 35. Like, no one else could say that in Pick to Push. Like, there's just nowhere near my level. So, like, whenever we do the pushies, make sure everybody votes for me, or else, or else. I will hold this title for the rest of the year. And I have no injury right now, by the way, heading into Redemption at the moment.
Impressive. All right. As of this moment, Jared's uninjured, and he has no excuses when I do finally win my championship.
Yeah, I mean, there could be a back flare up or something, while I'm training. You know, we may have to cancel the match. I could break my arm by then. We might have to push it off till Redemption 2027.
And, we might have got lucky that you didn't get hurt at the parade.
True, true. I might. Who knows? It might be it might not be an internal injury. It might be an external. Who knows?
Maybe an emotional one.
Maybe when I take my pants off, maybe somebody stabbed me in the leg. And then I developed a staph infection, and then I had to disrenew.
Might get rabies from Leo Rush.
Yeah, true. I don't know how you got that freaky little bag right there.
I didn't know he was going to be there.
The Leo Rush reminds me of that creepy little fucker Jared Swanson.
You think they're very similar?
Maybe that's what Jared Swanson's up to nowadays.
Chilling with Leo Rush?
Maybe.
Thank you so much for your time and, just being the champion. You've earned it. Congratulations on 3-time. Do you have any shout outs or anything you wanted?
Yes, I do actually. Huge shout out
Yeah.
to myself for becoming a 3-time Pick the Push champion. Give myself a pat on the back.
We got one more thing before we go, and this one's a year in the making. We started this show about a year ago, and we've never missed an episode. We've put up one every single week for almost 52 weeks, and we're throwing ourselves a party. On July 17th, we're holding the first ever Pushies, the Pick the Push award show.
Pushies.
The Pushies.
Oh,
These will be real awards. We will vote on them. Even as of right now, since this announcement, you can go to our link tree and you can put in your vote. These votes are not editable. So once your votes are in, that's it. So make sure you get your options and make sure you know exactly what you're doing. Maybe that'll prevent some goofy answers. Maybe there'll still be some good goofy answers. If there are, I'll probably read them out loud, but don't waste your votes because these are real awards. I am going to actually create the awards. I'm slowly messing with my 3D printer right now to figure out exactly how I want it to look. But the people that actually win will absolutely be sent out of my pocket the appropriate awards, and it will say their name, the category, and everything.
That's so cool.
It's going to be a lot of fun.
That sounds like it's going to be a lot of fun. I know we have a couple more surprises up our sleeve that we're not going to talk about quite yet, but
Of course.
that is the pushies are definitely like just one of the biggest surprises we have, I think. With us being almost a full year in and never missing a year, it is crazy to think that this little community that just got together because we liked wrestling is been doing all of this.
I have to admit, it's also given me a lot of community too. I mean, I love the fact that our channel has just people in it banging around every once in a while. It's always fun to just hop on and talk about whatever's going on.
So that being said, the awards are inevitable. I have categories as is. I think I'm going to announce every category I have next week. If anybody thinks of anything, or if you have anything you like, or maybe you have an idea in mind, feel free to message me, post it in the Discord, tag me, anything. I'm down. I'm game to see how many categories right now. I think we have 7 or 8, I believe. I forget the exact number, but
So many.
yeah, we have quite a few. I'll reveal one category right now because I think this is fun, but it's up to you guys to pick what you want. So The category that's going to go between the three of us for the host, because I mean, somebody, well, at least one of us should get an award.
Oh, no way.
Promo punishment of the year. Now, everybody out of the three of us can pick one specific promo that we like the most that we want to put up for the award. Like for me, I'm picking the Enzo Amore Skilo promo because I like that one a lot.
That was so good.
You guys can put in whatever you want. Like right now, Brett, I have just Third Until He Dies promo, and then I have Joe's award-winning promo as well. There's also write-ins if people have different ideas.
Oh, you got write-ins? I like that a lot.
So it's going to be a lot of fun, and I cannot wait for it.
W.
I stream every Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern time on Twitch. If you're listening to this now, you're late to the stream, but you can go check out the VOD.
True.
I have nothing to do on July 18th. Literally nothing. What I thought about doing is having a 24-hour wrestling show marathon in here.
Jesus Christ.
How would you feel about that? Ian?
If you would like to commit yourself to doing that, I would respect and absolutely love it, but I will never hold anybody to that standard because that's insane.
I'd be there at least for an hour.
Yeah, I'd show up periodically. I'm not promising I'll be there for 24 though.
Yeah, of course.
That's crazy.
I'll be asleep through some of it. I'll just be showing whatever WWE's YouTube channel showing at that time.
That's pretty dope.
But yeah, officially July 18th, 24-hour stream in here of wrestling matches in the Discord.
I think that's a great idea.
The day after the Pushies.
The day after the Pushies, yep.
That's going to do it for this week's episode of Pick the Push. A new champion, a curse that might be broken, and my name in a title match at Redemption on July 26th. The Pushies drop July 17th. Redemption's right behind it. And if you made it this far, you already know you're one of us. Get in the Discord so you don't miss a thing. Links in the description. We'll see you next Friday. Same as we always do. Every Friday for a year. Pick the Push. The only podcast you can win.
Pick the push. Call it sharp, call it clean. The push. No half steps, no in between. The push. No luck, no hush. Only legends survive when you pick the push. Boards light, hearts race, crowd reacts. Every pick swings, no room for slacks. Bluff fails quick, mistakes break fast. Every choice lands, nothing's left to chance. Climb the ranks, feel the surge, hit it hard, no room to purge. Eyes locked, focus tight, every swing counts in the fight. Predicted the twist, caught us all flat. No way you had that. Pick it right, own the night. Pick it wrong, still stand your fight. Every call cracks, every swing crushed. Step in the ring, pick the push. Pick the push. Call the plays on the night. Push. Make it land, hold it tight. Push. No slack, no hush. Only legends survive when you pick the push. When you pick the push. When you pick the push. When you pick the push.
It was funny to me when you said 5.5 champion. So all I could think of was like Booker T being like 5-time, 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 5.
I like that. I like that.